All right, and welcome back, guys. So I wasn't expecting this, but we got more FIREBASE-Z gameplay. And originally I started watching this, I'm like, I'm not gonna cover this. It's kind of lame. Not too much extra information here, but we're seeing in-game gameplay and gameplay against the bosses and like kind of how the map's gonna work. And honestly, I've only watched like a little bit of this. I watched maybe like the first 2 minutes and I was like, all right, I think I'll make a video on this because honestly, I think it's really interesting. And dude, we're just a few days out, and honestly, this has got me hyped even more for that. To start this off with, if you're looking for shirts to play while you're grinding zombies, definitely check the link in the description. This is something I've been working on behind the scenes for a while now, so at least just give it a look, check it out, see if there's something there you like. But these are the shirts we're going to be wearing while we're grinding FIREBASE-Z here. But with that, let's go ahead and get into this. Oh man. So here's it starts off with just a little bit of story information, so we'll watch this.
FIREBASE-Z is the map that really lets us explore the character of Samantha Maxis to an extent that we never ever have before. D Machina was really introducing people to the Dark Aether storyline, which, you know, as I've said in the past, only exists because of everything that had gone before, but it now has a whole new trajectory, and FIREBASE-Z is the one that really makes it explode.
What I love about FIREBASE-Z is that it's set in Vietnam. In this all-new experience, we've broken the map up into two locations. The Firebase, which is the facility where scientists and soldiers do experiments and mine the Dark Aether. And then we have the village, that's where the scientists sleep and do all their research.
Here's Pack-a-Punch.
The way you play in...
I wonder if there's going to be Pack-a-Punches on both in the village and the other one, or if they're going to be, you know, easy to access both sides.
D Machina might not necessarily translate over to FIREBASE-Z. The low-end level design of Outpost 25 calls back a little bit to Moon in that you start in the village
baby.
and take a teleporter over to the outpost itself.
Dude, I loved Moon. Moon to me was such an innovative map. I really liked it, and from what they're setting this up to be, this is going to be kind of a Moon style map. And I wonder if that's where Pack-a-Punch was. I wonder if Pack-a-Punch is in the starting area like Moon, and maybe you can start there and then transfer over. Maybe, who knows, but that's interesting.
Once you're
man.
at the outpost, there's a bit of a central area, a hub, if you will, that players can choose what path they want to go to. They can run around the outside of the
activate reactor. That's probably power. That's probably this is probably power.
You know,
ooh, look at that. Protect the collection units to turn on. Oh, is this like a ritual, man? Hopefully it's not a ritual. That maybe it charge damage. So what is it like rituals from Shadows of Evil where you gotta sit there and just wait? Dude, look at that map. Look, you can see all these like little reactors around and all that.
Working on a zombies map is a very interesting experience. I've been working on zombies maps since Call of Duty World at
Hey, look. You guys got the same headset as me, dude. We're matching.
War. A lot of the way we do the sound design for these maps is still kind of rooted in how we did it back then. It's very seat of your pants, wild and crazy. Let's try and make this
that
stuff
atmosphere,
sound really cool,
bro.
scary, creepy. Nothing's off the table when it comes to zombie sound design because of the world that they inhabit.
So Outpost 25 is an Omega outpost, and they're doing a lot of science experiments. There's a lot of different.
So here's
things,
actual gameplay. So as you can see, the charge has gone up and the damage hasn't. So I guess the damage is the zombie damage to it, and maybe that can't get filled up. Sneaky Spotlight, Woods Raid. I'm just making fun of their names.
You
All right,
can
let's
interact with.
continue on. My name's Lego Unlock. Like I can say anything about their names.
How to make use of them.
Objective started. Defend the reactor. So as you can see, it's kind of got that countdown like they have right here. You can't really see too well, but it just says 42 seconds right here, and it says assault wave incoming above it. So it's kind of like they took the extraction and made it into like an actual mode within the map.
I'm most excited for players to experience.
You can see the new napalm and the artillery here. Dude, the artillery, is this artillery super cheap?
Also, these assault rounds, it's a very different way of playing than you're used to. Follows more of like the holdout style of gameplay, but it's not so static. You still have to move around.
Assault
Artillery
rounds.
strike and napalm strike start to become key at the higher rounds.
So essentially, I don't know how these are going to work, but he's talking about assault rounds to change up gameplay. And from what it sounds like is every so often you'll get an assault round. And you can see up here in the corner, I'll turn the face cam off for a second. It says fire unit, control unit health. So it looks like it's almost like a tower defense. You get up here, zombies come in from the portal, and I guess you just got to kill them before they get up top.
Assault rounds because it's just excellent crowd control on top of just
I mean, it sounds fun, but if this is really forced and it's like you constantly got to keep dealing with this, I feel like I get annoying. Hopefully they do this. This could be really fun and really interesting if done correctly. I feel like if done incorrectly, though, it could be kind of annoying to like every 5 rounds. All right, guys, get to the tower. We got to defend the control unit again for the 5th round in a row. But we'll see. We'll see. It could be definitely really fun depending on how it's done.
Being super epic.
That's the napalm strike. Oh. So the napalm strike's cheaper, boys, but look at that. The napalm strike isn't like the Predator missile. It doesn't. Look at how he called this in. It doesn't save your butt. You don't get like a laptop that protects you.
Because it's just excellent crowd control on top of just being super epic. Standing at an elevated position.
There's Tombstone, baby. Obviously, we already knew about Tombstone, but that's how the icon looks in game.
Down at the defense lines while these artillery strikes are just bombarding the play space.
That does look kind of cool.
Awesome.
That defense looks kind of cool. Oh, the Mangler.
Ideas for new enemies. You know, there's lots of different ideas.
Oh, and there's the.
You know, the one we kind of grabbed.
So they look both like normal bosses.
Of the ambush style enemy.
I mean, yeah, they look kind of cool. I mean, I want to kind of watch that again real quick. Let's go back to when he was shooting the
Brainstorm ideas.
round 15 packed once weapon seems to do pretty good damage.
You know, the one we kind of gravitated towards was this idea of the ambush style enemy.
Now the mimic is tricky.
The ambush style enemy. That sounds scary and annoying. Oh no, the ambush style enemy.
Guy hides out as items, and as you approach them.
Oh dang. Okay, that's kind of fun, bro, dude. I feel like that's gonna be kind of it's kind of fun. It's kind of like a jump scare boss. Look, he hides out as items. So you look. There's loot. Nope. Mimic. That's interesting. That is something new we're seeing here in zombies, dude. Look at that. Look at that screenshot here. Dang. Does he grab you if you get too close to the item? Is that him grabbing you? Holy crap, man. This is actually like a really intense type of
bite you basically.
Oh, rip it, sucks you boys, and bites you. That's no go for me.
If you see something sitting around and wonder why nobody picked it up, why is that awesome item still sitting there? It's probably a mimic.
I feel like that can get so. Oh, here we go.
Or as we like to call it, the Ray-K, is based on an old Russian
Ray-K
weapon that never saw the light of day.
The Ray-K.
It's built using parts from an AK-74, married with experimental technology.
Damascus contact will help us infiltrate. Wrap it off. Are you there? Finally, there is little.
Tag a punch.
When we started this Dark Aether story, it was kind of daunting in some ways because, you know, a lot of us have been working on zombies since the beginning, and that's where the excitement, particularly with this fresh start and the Dark Aether story, has been kind of reinvigorating for the team. I don't think I've ever felt as excited about post-launch seasons of content as I do this year. I think people are probably, when they get to the end of this, they're going to look back at what we've done and go, I did not see that coming.
If any harm comes to her,
dang, dude,
I will kill you myself.
I'm pretty freaking excited, dude. 2 days, bro. 2 days. Thursday is when we'll be playing this on stream. So, dude, some very notable information we got here. So we got these defense rounds, which, like I said, if done correctly, can be really freaking fun. Like, I'm kind of excited for this. It adds more like gameplay to zombies, and dude, just I wish this was its own mode, bro. Could you imagine? Like, I played custom zombie maps that were like tower defense. I think just like instead of like a round-based zombies thing, essentially like, dude, how long can you survive in a tower defense where it just gets exponentially harder? And I'd love to see leaderboards like that. Hopefully that's a mode they bring in where it's like, all right, this is just going to get every round. It's going to double in hardness. So every single round, it's going to get exponentially harder. So round 1's easy, 2's twice as hard, 3, 4. And I'd love to see a leaderboard for that. Like, how long can you survive in this tower defense mode? That's the type of limited time modes, or not even limited time modes. That's the type of modes I want to see in zombies. Like, Crank's cool, but it doesn't have a lot of replayability to me. And like the winter mode is kind of cool, but dude, like Turned, Cranked, just other modes like that, like that's really what I want to see in a tower defense mode. That is such a great opportunity. That has so much replayability, and it'd be quick games too. It's not gonna be like a zombies game where you could, you know, train indefinitely. It's like, bro, these rounds get harder and harder. See how long you could survive. And I really like the idea of this. Hopefully it's it's added in the game very well. And then we got looks at the boss here. Look at this, the Mimic, bro. Like, it doesn't look too hard to kill, but it hides as items. Like, you can walk up to like just dude, that is gonna, it's gonna be fun, but I think that's gonna get kind of annoying, bro. It's like, dude, this is the third item, dude. I just want to self revive. This is the third self revive I came to, and Mimic's just like, boom, like, dang, bro. That is interesting. The other boss didn't seem too interesting. I know we saw some gameplay of it, like right around maybe back here. Just looked kind of basic. Just we were just hitting it like, you know, a normal zombies boss. They didn't talk too much about it, so probably just like a normal boss. They can't, I mean, and it's kind of good that way. They can maybe thin out the mimics a little bit, so it's not all mimics, because if it was all mimics, man, that get kind of annoying. And then we saw the they gave us more information on the wonder weapon. I mean, they just talked about it being an AK / you know, prototype experimental weapon mixture, which is cool and whatnot, but they didn't give us too much extra information on that, so I don't know. Hopefully it's good for high rounds. I guess we'll just have to see how good the Ray K is when it comes to grinding zombies. But overall, man, I'm hyped for this. I didn't expect this more information. Like, I saw that they dropped this inside FIREBASE-Z, and usually with these, they just kind of talk about like little details about like the sound design like they were at the beginning, which is interesting. But dude, seeing gameplay of the bosses and like about this round defense mode that we're gonna see. I mean, what is your guys' take from this? How do you like this? You like the mimics? You like the round defense mode? You like anything else they discussed in that? But with that, boys, I'm gonna go ahead and get prepped so we can be ready to be streaming the moment FIREBASE-Z comes out and can be grinding that nonstop. I'm so excited, bro. Definitely leave in the comments how excited you are for FIREBASE-Z. And like I said, if you're looking for shirts to be grinding zombies with, definitely check the link in the description and get yourself some Aether Matter and some other cool shirts like that, boys. But with that, I'm gonna leave you guys here. Thank you guys so much for watching this point in the video, and I'll see you guys next time.